ಇನ್ನೀಗ ವೇದಿಕೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಮತ್ತೊಬ್ಬ ಅತಿಥಿಯಾಗಿ ಜೊತೆಯಲ್ಲಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಶ್ರೀಯುತ CV ರಮಣನ್ ಅವರು HR ಮತ್ತು ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಕನ್ಸಲ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಕಾರ್ಯವನ್ನು ನಿರ್ವಹಿಸುವುದರ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಪ್ರಸ್ತುತ ಸ್ಪೆಷಲ್ ಜಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಅಕಾಡೆಮಿಕ್ ಎಕ್ಸಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಫಾರ್ ಓವರ್ 850+ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ರೆಸಿಡೆನ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ಸ್. ವೆರಿ ಗ್ರೇಟ್ ಸರ್. ಅದಲ್ಲದೆ ಪ್ರೆಸಿಡೆಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ RYLA ಅಕಾಡೆಮಿ, ಫೌಂಡರ್ CEO ಆಫ್ ಲ್ಯಾಡರ್ ಕನ್ಸಲ್ಟೆನ್ಸಿ ಸರ್ವಿಸ್ ಪ್ರೈವೇಟ್ ಲಿಮಿಟೆಡ್, ಪ್ರೆಸಿಡೆಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ರೋಟರಿ ಬ್ಯಾಂಗ್ಳೂರ್, ಎಂಗೇಜ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ, ಫಾರ್ಮರ್ ಹಾನರಬಲ್ ಸೆಕ್ರೆಟರಿ ಆಫ್ NHRD ಬೆಂಗಳೂರು. ಅವರು ವಿಶೇಷವಾಗಿ MNC ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಗಳು ಅಂದರೆ ಮಾಸ್ಟರ್ ಕಾರ್ಡ್ ಇಂಟರ್ನ್ಯಾಷನಲ್, ಹಾಗೆ ಹೇವಿಟ್ ಅಸೋಸಿಯೇಷನ್, ಅಮೆಝಾನ್ ಇಂಥವರೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಕ್ಯಾಪಿಟೇಟಿವ್ ಸೆಂಟರ್ಸ್ಗಳನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿಕೊಟ್ಟಂಥ ಹೆಗ್ಗಳಿಕೆ ಕೂಡ ಸರ್ಗೆ ಸಲ್ಲತ್ತೆ. ಅದಲ್ಲದೆ ಲಕ್ಷಾಂತರ ಇಡೀ ವಿಶ್ವದಾದ್ಯಂತ ಇರೋ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಅವರು ಹೇಗೆ ತಮ್ಮನ್ನು ತಾವು ಪ್ರಸ್ತುತಪಡಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕು, ಅದು ಕಾರ್ಪೊರೇಟ್ ವರ್ಲ್ಡಲ್ಲಿರ್ಬೋದು ಅಥವಾ ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಸಂದರ್ಭಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಬೇಕಾಗಿರುವಂಥ ಆಸ್ಪಿರೇಷನ್ಸ್, ಪ್ರೊಫೈಲಿಂಗ್ ಮತ್ತು ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಇವೆಲ್ಲವನ್ನೂ ಕೂಡ ಹೇಳಿಕೊಡುವ ಹೆಗ್ಗಳಿಕೆ ಅವರದು. ಎಲ್ಲವನ್ನೂ ಹೊರತುಪಡಿಸಿದ್ರೆ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ವೇದಿಕೆಯಲ್ಲಿರೋರು ಒಂದಲ್ಲ ಒಂದು ರೀತಿ ಕಲೆಗೆ ಕನೆಕ್ಟಿವಿಟಿ ಇದ್ದೇ ಇದೆ ಅನ್ನೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಅವರೂ ಕೂಡ ಅದ್ಭುತವಾದಂಥ ಗಾಯಕರು. ಸೊ ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಅದಕ್ಕೊಂದು ಚಪ್ಪಾಳೆ. ಅವರದೇ ಆದಂಥ ಸ್ವಂತ ಆರ್ಕೆಸ್ಟ್ರಾ ವಿತ್ ರೆಕಾರ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಆರ್ಟಿಸ್ಟ್. ಬಹುಶಃ ಈ ಎರಡು ಹೆಸರು ಕೇಳಿಬಿಟ್ರೆ ಶಾಕ್ ಆಗ್ತೀವಿ. ಇಳಯರಾಜ, ರೆಹಮಾನ್ ಆ ಟೀಮಿನ ಜೊತೆಯಲ್ಲಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಭಾಳ ಹೆಮ್ಮೆ ಅನಿಸುತ್ತೆ. ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಸೋ ಆನರ್ಡ್ ಸರ್. ನಾವು ನಿಮ್ಮಂಥವ್ರನ್ನ ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು ನಮಗೆ ಭಾಳ ಖುಷಿ ಇದೆ ಸರ್. ಇವತ್ತು ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಕ್ಕೆ ಬಂದಿರೋದು ನಮಗೆ ಭಾಳ ಖುಷಿ. ದಯಮಾಡಿ ಸಮಾರಂಭವನ್ನು ಉದ್ದೇಶಿಸಿ ಮಾತನಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಪ್ರೀತಿಯಿಂದ ಬರಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಶ್ರೀಯುತ CV ರಮಣನ್.
ಓಂ ಸಾಯಿರಾಮ್, ಓಂ ನಮೋ ನಾರಾಯಣಿ. Today has been a very wonderful day. The day started when I turned on the TV. There was a very grand event that was happening at Puttaparthi with the 3-day Mahila conference. And I was stunned with the amount of art and culture that this great nation has got. And it was full of accomplished women. So that's where I started the day. And then when I came here, it is so unique that we are celebrating LAASYA PURUSHA. And I only attribute anything and everything that happens in life to the divinity. I have been a singer passionately. Though I always wanted to dance, I could never dance. But today I have been invited as chief guest for a dance program. So I was asking myself, how come this happened? Then I realized, if you look at my name, CV Ramanan, it is Chidambaram Vaidyanathan Ramanan. I was born in Chidambaram, the abode of Lord Nataraja. Maybe that is the reason why I have rhythm in me that could enable me to be a singer. Then I said, is that all? No. The second thanks goes to my mother, who is Sangeeta Bhushan and Veena. So somewhere I said, okay, I have developed some cells in me to really understand and appreciate art and art forms. Then the third thank goes to, like what Dr. Lakshmi said, to Rotary International, because Rotary connects. So that's how, thanks to Dr. Lakshmi Rekha, I'm here today with you all. During this morning program, I had 3 awe moments. Right? We all look for that. Okay? A lot of things happen. Say we are watching a cricket match. There will be a specific awe moment. The first awe moment I had was the Kathak dance. Though I came a bit late, I was worried. I didn't want to miss out on the main performances. So when Nagaraj sir was on the stage, he was mesmerizing. I was simply awed. The grace was absolutely at its best. Sir, thanks a lot. You gave me the goosebump moments. Absolutely. I'm sure all of us, right? But then, as I was watching Sir perform, I was just thinking to myself, I always used to question, I used to have a debate with my wife, saying, we say Nataraja is the god for the dance and all that, but I don't think you can ever beat the way a woman dances, right? The grace is even more natural. But then, I very truly felt when Sir was dancing, I hope we have many more men take up this particular art form. I was praying, right, because I didn't know how many were there. Then came the second awe moment, right? I could only compare it with the recently concluded IPL tournament. I feel what Dr. Sanjay presented to all of us is a greater moment than your RCB winning the IPL tournament. Absolutely, sir. Stunning, right? Where he presented the 11 RCB team members. Right? Brilliant, sir. And I think we should give a standing ovation to all the 12 of them. This brought in so much of hope that, our generation, whatever be the influence of social media, right, thanks to the gurus here, we are undoubtedly the cultural capital of this world, right? We all know that, today India is going through a golden era, absolutely golden era, where we know what is life, where we know what is dharma, right? And we know, unlike all the other countries we see in the world, we know when to go for a war and when to stop the war. And that leadership quality comes not overnight. It is not through your institutions called IITs and IIMs. It is through art and culture. Right? So thanks to all the gurus of this Indian art, great tradition, that we are all blessed to be an Indian. The third awe moment came because it was also connecting with my dreams and my aspirations. Today, I'm standing before you because I'm also a special joint director for academic excellence for about 850 Karnataka residential schools, having about 2.3 lakh students from standard 6 to PU2. These are all students of scavengers, migrant laborers, single parents, abandoned children, graveyard shift workers' children. Absolutely downtrodden. But if I give you what they are accomplishing, you will all be surprised. In the recently announced board exam results, SSLC, right? If you look at the top 10 state ranks, 252 of these children have stood top 10. So the Chief Minister was saying, brilliant, our students of Karnataka Residential School are so bright and they are performing so well in the state board. But he asked a question, how good are they in the national and international arena? So that's when we brought in a function called academic excellence. So I was brought in to look at that and design how do we go about. And I was very clear. I said for academic excellence to start, it is always the identity first. Then comes the skill. Because today if you really look at, we are all talking about AI and ML is going to change the way the world is. Many people are going to lose the job, right? In my opinion, it is the biggest boon. The reason I call it as the biggest boon is all the regular type of work will be performed by machines. We don't need human beings to be doing some clerical work. We don't need to think from a survival angle. Today, thanks to AI, thanks to ML, the machines will come to support the human beings from being what a human wants to be. Going forward, we will not be paid for what we do. We will be paid for who you are. Which means it's a transformation moment. I hope all of you are able to get my point. We have all been human doings. We get up in the morning and we try to see what we want to do and we try to do something. Thanks to AIML, the doing part will be handled more and more by the machines, but we can afford to be the human that we want to be. Now, this will help in being more passionate and being more purposeful. And that was the third awe moment that I felt, what Dr. Lakshmi and her husband were mentioning, that we can now teach dance through online. I always had a doubt. Music is okay, the other math, science is all okay. Will you be able to teach dance from online? Right? So today I saw that possibility. I'm sure that, we will be inviting them, LAASYA Academy, to come, present how they can support all the 850 schools. Madam and sir, the COVID and the subsequent years has given you enough rest. Now what we are going to pose as challenge to you is not just 1 or 2 schools, it's going to be 850 schools, right? So let's stand by. Let's give a big round of applause to the purpose, the cause for which Dr. Lakshmi and her husband, I would like to have him as well. Sir, it was amazing. Can we give a big round of applause and standing ovation for them? No, they deserve it because it is the purpose that will sustain us. Thanks a lot. And whatever they do, I see quality, right from the quality of performance, the quality of people that they are recognizing, and not the last but not the least, the MC. The way the MC was introducing at every stage. Phenomenal, sir. It has been amazing. It's a great time that I had, thanks to Dr. Lakshmi for doing that. If some of you are not yet Rotarians, become a Rotarian. I'm not campaigning for them. Rotary is an organization where it connects people and it connects quality people, right? So welcome. Let's all join hands with a great cause that LAASYA Academy is into, and let's make the greatest Indian art and culture reach out not only to the Indians, but across the world. Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Ramanan sir maat kelda mele, I'm 100% satisfied that he was the right man to be here on this stage today. Thank you, sir, for accepting our offer, because he wasn't sure. He travels so much all across the globe, not just India, that he wasn't sure he's going to be here today. Till yesterday, he was a little hesitant. He didn't know his schedules. So, but to know that he's here in town and with us here today, it means the world to us. And the first day I heard him speak at one of our Rotary speaker meets, I knew he has to be one of our chief guests for this event, because there's no better person to guide us, because we are nobody, we are novices, we are just about opening our eyes into this field of education, and especially rural kids. So thank you, sir, for all the guidance and love. Excellent. Thank you, sir. Thank you so very much. Thank you, sir. I hope my sponsors, if they are there today here, have your answers. I'm glad that I could help because marketing was the biggest issue that you said you were facing, and you have the right man right there, and a very humble, very approachable person, though he is super busy. So you can just see that for yourself on stage today. Thank you, sir, for accepting our offer to come here today. Small token of gratitude from our side.
ನೀವು ಹೇಳಿದ್ರಿ ನಾನು ಹೆಂಗೆ ಹೌ ಐ ಆಮ್ ಕನೆಕ್ಟೆಡ್ ಅನ್ನೋ ಥರ ನೋ, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ದ ಡಾನ್ಸ್ ವಿತೌಟ್ ಮ್ಯೂಸಿಕ್ ಇಲ್ಲವೇ ಇಲ್ಲ ಸರ್. ಮ್ಯೂಸಿಕ್ ಇದ್ದರೆ ಡಾನ್ಸು, ಸೊ ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ನೀವು ಮ್ಯೂಸಿಕಲ್ಲಿದ್ದೀರಾ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ರಿಯಲಿ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಸೋ ಹ್ಯಾಪಿ ಸರ್. ತುಂಬ ಖುಷಿ ಅನ್ನಿಸ್ತು ನೀವು ಜೊತೆಯಲ್ಲಿರೋದು. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಈ ಥರ ಸಪೋರ್ಟ್ನ ನೀವು ಲಾಸ್ಯಾಗೆ ಕೂಡ ಹೇಳಿ ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ಆಕ್ಯುಪೈ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಕೆ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಸೋ ಮಚ್ ಸರ್. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಒನ್ಸ್ ಅಗೇನ್. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ಸ್ ಫಾರ್ ಬೀಯಿಂಗ್ ವಿತ್ ಅಸ್.